ladies and gentlemen, my name's MissMedi and welcome back to the Town of Salem and to a game where I'm playing against all of you guys because I put it up on Twitter Saturday 8 PM GMT, I should say, because I'm in the UK. Feel free to log on to Town of Salem, we'll play some games and I'm going to put them up on YouTube throughout the week. So this is the first game with, I don't want to call them subscribers, friends. Half of the guys in the lobby have been with me since we had like 50 subs and 10 videos and I really sucked and I still suck a bit, but it's fine. We've changed our scrolls up, finally. Let's go. I've got my Arsonist scrolls to work at last. We're a pyromaniac that wants to burn everyone and I have been waiting to play this role since the buff for so long. In case you guys don't know, Arsonist is a neutral killing role that recently received a massive buff in the latest update. Our role as it is we douse somebody in gasoline each night, we ignite all doused targets. Targets now do not realise that they have been doused, and we also change their investigative results to say bodyguard, godfather or arsonist, so we get to mess up all the investigators as well. Panda saying he knows who is Arso, brilliant. I did warn them I had Arsonist scrolls on before we started playing, I think. So let's have a look at the day one chats. We've got Panda, MissMedi, hello, Future Hendrix, all talking day one. Lately, I've been trying to look at who's talking day one, not just to find out who's vet, but also to find out who's potentially evil, because if you think about it, someone talking day one is either trying to get people to think they're vet, or they're completely fearless about getting attacked, which makes me think survivor, or potentially an evil role. Now, my claim for this game is going to be an investigator. I put 1v1 me, bro. that's the Panda. So I'm going to pretend to be an investigator because with the latest update, we now know that our douse target's investigative results is going to be BGGF Arso. It doesn't help us entirely. Keep a little douse list as well and just put that I've doused 9. It doesn't help us entirely, but what it does help us to do is fudge some investigator results a little bit and just pretend for hopefully long enough to be able to get a few people doused. So James Russell was bodyguard. He's down night 1. Pretty good for us to get the TP down so fast, I'm not going to lie. One of the few roles that can actually kill us. What do I want to put in a death note? Do I want to give myself away? No. No, not BG. Slinky had the weirdest experience last night. That was that was strange. And Soj King was role blocked. And Trickster is claiming Mayor. Trickster, I am Mayor. Don't want to reveal yet for heels and whispers and stuff. I actually believe he's Mayor. I've done that before as well. I think pretending to be Jester, pretending to be Mayor is a Mayor play. And I'm going to say it now, he's Mayor. I kind of want to douse him. The other thing we learnt from that was that Soj King was role blocked, which means there's an escort or a consort in game. Also, there's a transporter. And MissMedi is saying there's a witch and they were controlled last night. Wow. So much information. So day 1 we found out a town support, potentially 2 town support roles already. Wow, hang on a minute. If there's a mayor and a transporter, and if I believe that kind of semi-fake mayor claim, then the Mafia probably has a consort. And that helps us too. So who do I want to douse tonight? Just looking back at the chat. I'm determined to win as Arso. There's no excuse for us now that it's had the buff. Future Hendrix is talking. Addy Ray was kind of on my radar as being a bit suspicious. And MissMedi's talking a lot as well. Hakey. I'm trying to go for an important role, and I don't think roles like the Jailer, who would be our prime target, or even the Godfather, who is another super important target for the neutral killing to take out, would be talking just yet. Let's put Hakey's escort consort trans. I may change that. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to put something in there that's semi-plausible. Actually, they're dead. So that was a completely wasted douse. We should have doused someone else. Damn. I was going to put dead. Dead for my night 2 douse. This is the frustrating thing about Arsonist, because obviously you have to wait a while to get enough people doused for it to be worth you to ignite. Ooh. 2 vigilante claims. That's pretty interesting. One of those is probably mafioso. Say Vig claims can shoot each other. Do I want to say that? I don't really want to help town. But I'll just point out that there are 2 Vig claims because do you know what? One of them is probably Mafioso. I think in any Vig or a random town Vig is pretty unlikely. And with a witch in game, there's almost certainly one Vig that's going to be controlled to shoot themselves. What I would suggest, and this is what I would suggest if I was town as well, is to hang a Vigi claim and to escort the other. We know there's an escort in game. So hang a Vigi claim and escort. Just hang a Vigi claim. It's the simplest answer. I just go hang a Vigi claim. One is probably Mafioso. My thinking was basically this. If one's Mafioso and we hang one, and we turn out to have hung the genuine vigilante, then if there's an escort in game, they can block the vigilante and stop them from shooting themselves. I'm just trying to seem like I'm town. Basically, my plan is play like I'm town until I have no other option. I don't fancy the Exy claim or the random town bodyguard claim. Definitely not. So Delicious, up on the stand, vigilante. I'll say there is a witch who is going to control a Vig to shoot themselves anyway. Which I completely stand by. So if this is Vig, it stops witch killing a townie. And proves the other is Mafioso. I think that's a solid play. The greatest is saying Inno, which is quite interesting. So if this ends up being the Mafioso, I'm going to be a bit suspicious of the greatest. Luckily, we managed to get the guilty on. I think this is a good play for town and a bad play for Mafia. It's kind of a neutral play for us. It doesn't really affect us either way. The more people dead, the better. Proper chickens. Panda is probably Mafioso. Just getting that ready just in case this is not the Mafioso. Delicious the vigilante jailed, waiting. Here lies Cotton Wolf. Ah, it's Dr. Gonzo. Hi. he was Mafioso as well. Nice. That means that the other vigilante claim is probably legit and hopefully not a veteran. If I was witch, I'd be controlling them to themselves tonight. I really hope they do. The other thing to note is I've never been more sure of that mayor claim in all my life. Do I want to douse them or do I want to douse Soj King, who's being quite active in chat? I'm going for Senor Butts, which is just an awful name to try and say. I don't know his role yet, and I'm pretty sure that the Mafia has a console, so I'll put that in there too. Let's try and douse him. Someone attacked us, but we were immune at night. No. Busted. That's terrible. That's pretty bad. I'm guessing the witch controlled the vigilante to shoot us, at a guess. Oh no, maybe it was the Mafia because there was no Mafia kills. Ash Ketchum don't have a dad. Harsh. Harsh Ash Ketchum burn. I can't even talk. Who was blocked on Facebook? Do you see Trickster trying his best to act like a jester, but I'm just sure he's mayor. I'm sure he's mayor. We've got a witch. The neutral evil can't be a jester or an exy. Panda was roll-blocked. I'll just say you were roll-blocked. Ah. Just because there was no math kills last night, and if we can draw attention to the fact that somebody was roll-blocked, it might take a bit of the heat off ourselves. The greatest was transported again, but not roll-blocked. Ash claims investigator, so I'm going to ask him for his will. He says, yep, 2 secs. I'm voting against him. Oh, he has got a will. Okay. When he said 2 secs, I thought we were going to have to vote him up on the stand and he'd write as he went. So let's look at this. Trickster, Bodyguard, GF, Arso. MissMedi, Invest, Consig, or Mayor. But I think they were transported. We were roll-blocked, or he was roll-blocked when he tried to check us. And I'll just point out that any investigator claims might be a witch. The Invest should invest in some vests. Trickster. He's making me laugh. And he comes up as BGGF also, which isn't very good for him. Alright, we've got to sort out our will right now. I know the jailer's dead, but I get the feeling we're talking enough, we're going to get called up on stuff. So just go Delicious, Vigvet, Mafioso, act like I checked him. Who do I want to put in here? Maybe someone I doused. So I doused 5. We know Heiki was jailer as well, so I can put Spy BM jailer for that. Tonight I'm going to douse... I'm going to ignite. I'm going to ignite. We've only got 2 people, but I think this is going to be... Oh. This is going to be alright. I'm interested to see who we've got. Let's see. Let's get a few people dead. Just want to thin the numbers out because it's easier to work out what's going on. And we were transported night 3, which I can't forget about. Senor Butts died last night. Killed by me. Wahaha. And he was Invest-Consig Mayor for that. I'm just nicking the actual investigators' results for this. Probably legit. Okay, Senor Butts was witch. Oh, they were witch. Oh no. They were quiet. I thought they might have been important, but I didn't want to take the witch out. Addie Ray incinerated by an arsonist. 'Twas I. The spy. Nothing said. Math keeps visiting Soga-King. Interesting play. They were blackmailer. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I think that wheel was kind of weird. The greatest was roadblocked and outed. Ash, can I ask, how did you investigate James night 5 when he died night 1? Ah. I don't think he said that, did he? Do I need to go back? I might need to go back and check the chat. No, that's just my bit below the night list. Oh, fair enough. I do that as well. You can see on my wheels, I keep a list of roles underneath my list of activity, so I can understand that. Written he was bodyguard. But it said Trickster could be 2. So you're the other TI then? Just thinking about whispering to the other investigator. The earlier we get him thinking that we're town, hopefully the longer he's going to hold off checking us. Investigated Slinky, BG, Arso or GF. Well, he may be Arso or GF then, because Arsonist just ignited. And anybody who was BG, GF or Arso because of being doused is now dead. So I'm pretty confident Slinky is actually the godfather. But they want to vote up Ash Ketchum instead. Fair enough. I think this is Investigator. Interesting. Let's have a look at who voted him up. So the greatest is being pretty suspicious in his behaviour. I'm quite confident this is a legit investigator sharing his results. Oh. So Slinky came up as BGGF or Arso the same night that he got controlled by a witch, which means he didn't actually investigate Slinky at all. That's what that means. I'm not sure if they realise it, but that is what happens, because whoever the witch sends you to is the person you investigate. What I will do I want to check Ash Ketchum? It's quite clear he's really an investigator. Trickster claims Mayor, lies. Trickster probably is Mayor, to be fair. If he's Godfather, I'll be impressed. Might want to douse him, just in case. The difficulty is we've got 2 Mafia down already. There's no guarantees we're going to have 3 Mafia, so I don't want to kill the Godfather too early because I know it's just going to be a witch hunt for me. But Addy is Spy BM Jailer. Ash the Invest. Can't believe they hung him. He was, wasn't he? Yeah. Slinky BGGF Arso, but he wasn't. Trickster? Trickster might be Godfather. I really bought the Mayor thing. I really thought he was pretending to be Jester, but really was Mayor. Interesting. I'm going to douse the greatest because I've got a funny feeling this is an evil role. Or, yeah. I'm not going to ignite just yet. I don't want to take Slinky out. I'm going to hold off. For a little bit longer, just let them kill a few more town. Just put a note to say we've doused 12. Transported and attacked again. What the hell? Why? Transported. Transed. I ain't telling anyone I'm attacked. I'm hoping the transporter stays nice and quiet. Trickster was killed last night. Wow. Good thing we didn't douse him. Shot by a vigilante who maybe thought he was Jester. This is going to be so interesting. I am now 9 brains. I am now 8 brains. Found a death note next to their body. If you mess with the town, you mess with me. What was he? Go on. Oh, I knew it! I knew he was Mayor! Damn. I think I put my will as that as well, yeah. Unlucky. Good Mayor play. I recommend it if there's not a vigilante in the game. And an amnesiac has remembered they were a bodyguard, which sucks. Finally, I may speak. trans. So Slinky, who we doused last night, was transporter. Don't know if we actually doused him at all. Panda says, I am dead. Jabba has news about the future. He really was mayor. Let's just have a look. This is my will. So Slinky's about to post his will. There we go. Trickster, Jabba the Pug, was blackmailed, was witched, Hendrix visited. He's claiming lookout? Why can't I work out what role he is? Future Hendrix is transporter. That makes sense. He's been quiet. And I'll just say thank you then. Medi is BG2. What? I'm doused! Damn! Why does he... Has he investigated me? That's really worrying. Oh. Let's get the transporter up since there seem to be random voting him for no reason. Transporter is a perfectly legit claim. It's absolutely fine. I'm taking advantage of these random votes. I'll just say I'm not BG unless I've been doused or something. There's been enough transing going on in game that I can probably hide for a couple days longer. Ask Medi if I transed her and if she's the Amni. Oh, hang on. Someone's called MissMedi, aren't they? Yeah. They're talking about number 2. So who's Medi? No. Just ask 2 if they confirm. If 2 is the amnesiac turned bodyguard, then I'm dousing them tonight because we need them out of the game pretty fast. Wow. Wow. The greatest once again voting guilty on a Mafia. He's got to be Mafia, hasn't he? Because we've got an amnesiac, so he's not a serv, just siding with evils. Jabba the Plug, also guilty in, and Slinky. I keep saying Slinky, it's not, it's Sinlicky, but I can't say it. So I'm just calling you Slinky. I hope that's alright. All guiltied. Impressive. And this is the transporter down, which is the second town support slot. Could have just posted your will. He did. Well, I don't know why people doubted the transport claim, to be fair. I also don't know why the amnesiac turned bodyguard didn't say anything, unless they were blackmailed. I don't know. I want to douse the bodyguard, don't I? Yeah. I'm going to douse MissMedi tonight. Dousing myself. Dousing the amnesiac turned bodyguard, because they have the potential to kill us if we try and douse anyone else that they choose to protect. Might as well get them out of the picture. Now, so far, we've got Slinky and MissMedi doused after tonight. But BG, GF, Arso, we know what they are now anyway. But we might as well stick them in there. Panda and Jabba the Plug are dead. 2 people dead. One must have been the vigilante. Ah. I'll talk to the Amni BG, see if I can't get them to protect me for a night. That would be pretty awesome. Do I want to say be on me? No. Panda, the super duper vigilante, you decide to wait a day before using your gun, and then he shot Trickster, who in complete fairness was acting 100% like a jester, but he was the mayor, so that's why he had to die of guilt. Jabba the Plug, killed by a member of the Mafia. Let's see what you are, Jabba. This is looking good for us. Investigator, Trickster mayor, Arso or Godfather, but he transed himself. And he got MissMedi as lookout forger or Amni. That was kind of weird. Oh, it was when they were amnesiac. Soj King is saying, is the greatest confirmed? No, he's Mafia. I'll just say, Invest Will says he's guilty. I'm pretty sure 1 is Mafia. What? Jabba. They're saying there was a disguiser in game. I don't know that there was. Unless Jabba... No, because Jabba couldn't have been disguiser. 1, he had a full will, and 2, he came up as an investigator a day after the investigator died. So I don't see any roles in there, in that graveyard, that look like a disguiser. The greatest is saying, I was outed by the witch. Lookout. He's claiming lookout. Soj King is counter-claiming lookout and saying that Jabba was killed by either Sinkley or the greatest. Yeah, this is got to be Mafia. And I want to know what 12 is. Why are you visiting? So Soj's will is pretty damning. And the good thing about this is it's yet another night where we can take the pressure off us and we can say, why is Hollywood leading this show? I'm just trying to win. I'm just trying to win really hard, man. I want an Arso win. I've had like 2. Say Soja's will is pretty damning. If he's Inno, it's Soj. Guilty this. Sinkley and Greatest both visited Jabba. Soj is saying guilty. The Greatest is saying he keeps getting transed. By the votes alone, I would have been pretty confident this was Godfather. Let's see. No last words. GG3, I'm rooting for you. Damn. He just might have just outed us. I'll just say thanks. Oh yeah, Godfather. Now the good news is that we have number 2 and number 12 doused. The only person we haven't doused is the confirmed lookout. Why do I get the feeling Slinky was escort? We must have an escort still alive because the random math was blackmailer. Just put my death note in. Dabs. If Slinky is escort, we might not win. We can still lose this. If he's escort and he blocks us tonight, we're in for a bad time and we're going to have to do our absolute best to get Slinky hung tomorrow. God, I hope not, please. Arso win, let's go. Didn't get roll blocked. I think maybe, yes. We've won. And Arso win. This was so hard before. The change has made it so much better. Slinky was dead, incinerated by an arsonist. You must have been the escort. I was so sure they had a consort, but you must have been the random town. Jabba the plug, and he blocked Soj last night. He blocked the confirmed lookout. Bit of a misplay, and it did mean that we got the win, basically, which is awesome. Yep, escort. Funnily enough, I completely forgot about the presence of an escort. I kept assuming it was the consort for the longest time, and then the blackmailer died. Didn't even register. There you go. Trying my hardest to win, but you always miss things, unless you're like the best player ever. And if you are, please tell me how to do it. Oh, it's Midnight Kitties. Midnight Kitties was MissMedi, and they were the bodyguard. But yeah, I always end up missing a few things while I'm playing, especially trying to talk at the same time, which can be pretty tricky. But I think we've won this. Does this mean we lose? Hey, Soj King is the last man standing. He's asking if we lose. Yeah. If he's lookout, then he definitely loses because I can douse him. He can't do anything to me, and then I can just ignite tomorrow. Say you're lookout, right? Right. Oh, the spelling problems. God, this game was super intense. I can't believe we survived till the end on the first game with you awesome guys. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Soj King is saying he's lookout. I just say yeah. No way of winning then. I think. Just let him know it's gonna be a long couple of days. Or a douse. And then ignite. He's gotta go anyway. Cool. Say GG. Smiley face. I think that means he has to leave. Yeah, he's gone. That's no problem. It actually means we get the win a little bit quicker because now tomorrow Soj King is going to be dead. We don't really need to douse him, but I'll probably do it anyway just because I'm paranoid. It's a quiet night in the town of Salem. I'm the only person left. It's been so fun playing with you all though. This has been awesome. I think if you guys are up for it, and if you weren't in this game, feel free to add me on Town of Salem because my username's just MissMedi. I add everyone. I don't know if there's a limit to it, but I'll find it one day. And my thinking is 8 PM Saturdays, GMT, we can just spend an hour or two, play some Town of Salem, and I'll pick a couple of the games out. I think this is our first game and we've won, so I'm definitely putting up the Arso win. I'll probably put up another one from this session sometime later this week. And then we'll do that every week if you like. As long as there are people that want to play. We've doused Soj King for no reason at all because he left. But this is going to be GG. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, I got paranoid. Like he's going to suddenly reconnect back into the game. You can't actually do that. But Soj King dead in a home last night. This was the lookout. And I'm trying to think about the things that helped us win this game. So in particular, there were a lot of wrongful lynches. So they lynched the transporter. which I would not have done. It was quite obvious he was. They also lynched the investigator, who frankly was perfectly credible. Just say GG. Town could have won if the escort used his head. Yep. Absolutely agree with you, MissMedi. I think you had a confirmed lookout, a confirmed escort. It's not a confirmed escort, a confirmed bodyguard, and me. They might need to. This is quite powerful. This is probably my favourite neutral killing role to play now. And we'll go back to the homepage. Look at all of these amazing people playing. Thank you guys so much for coming out this Saturday and playing with me. I really appreciate it. We'll go carry on and play some more games. But for everyone watching the video, I will see you guys next time.